Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're totally cracking the code on powerful communication. And listen, this isn't just about what to say, it's all about how you say it. So you can really get your point across, whether you're in class, just hanging out with friends, or even online.
Okay, let's start with the single most important idea we're going to talk about. It's not about how much you talk or what you think you said. Nope. The only thing that matters, the real measure of success, is what the other person actually hears and understands. This one idea, it's the foundation for everything else we're about to do. So, to make sure your message really truly lands, you've got to understand that communication is so much more than just words. Think of it like this. There are 3 different channels all working at the same time, and today we're going to get you comfortable with all of them. And here they are, the big 3. You've got the verbal, that's the actual words you pick and the tone you use. Then there's nonverbal, which is, everything your body is saying. And finally, digital, which is your entire online voice. We're going to build up your skills in all 3 areas. Okay, let's start with the channel that people always forget about, even though it's basically always on, your nonverbal communication. This first part is all about how you can show confidence without even saying a word. Your body language, it often speaks way louder than your voice, so let's make sure it's saying the right thing. Now, these might look like small things, but trust me, the impact is huge. Standing tall, that's an instant confidence boost. A relaxed face, it just makes people feel more comfortable with you. And slowing down when you speak, that's a total power move that makes people lean in and listen. And here is an amazing little hack for anyone who finds eye contact kind of intense. Just look at the spot right between their eyebrows. I promise you they will have no idea. And it takes all that pressure off of you. Seriously, give it a try. It really works. All right, let's switch over to the verbal side of things. How can we actually structure our thoughts for maximum impact? And this isn't just for big speeches. This is for any time you need to make your point clearly, whether it's in class, a debate, or, just trying to win an argument with your friends. I want you to meet your new best friend for speaking on the spot. PrEP. This simple 4-letter acronym is this incredibly powerful formula that helps you organize your ideas super fast and deliver them in a way that's actually easy for people to follow and remember. So here's how it breaks down. First, you state your point. Simple. Then you give your reason. Why is your point true? Next, you share an example, a little story or some proof. And finally, you circle right back and restate your point. Point, reason, example, point. See? Super simple. And here's a perfect example of PrEP in action. The logic is just so clear and persuasive, right? You can take this exact structure and apply it to pretty much any topic you can think of. A history debate? Yep. Explaining why your favorite show is the best? Absolutely. Okay, we've talked a lot about sending messages, but now let's flip it and talk about receiving them. Honestly, this next skill might just be the most powerful, most underrated tool in your entire communication toolkit. I'm talking about completely transforming the way you listen. Just look at this comparison. On the left, we've got passive hearing, which is basically just zoning out and waiting for your turn to talk. But on the right, that's active listening. That's about making a connection, really focusing, not interrupting, and actually engaging with what the person is saying. It's a huge difference. So, how do you actually do it? Well, here are 4 key actions. First, look at the speaker. Show them you're tuned in. Second, resist that urge to jump in and interrupt. Third, reflect back what you heard. Something simple like, "So what I'm hearing is, works great." And finally, ask a good, thoughtful question. And here is a magic phrase. Seriously, starting a question with, "Help me understand," is unbelievably effective. It shows respect, it shows you're actually curious, and it encourages the other person to share more without getting defensive. It's a total game changer, especially for tough conversations. All right, let's move on to our final toolkit and see how all these rules apply to our digital lives. I mean, in a world of texts, DMs, and social media comments where tone gets misunderstood so easily, being intentional is more important than ever. These 5 rules are basically your guide to not messing up online. Rule number 1 is golden. If you're mad, step away from the keyboard. Don't send that message. Also, sarcasm almost never works in text, so just don't do it. Keep your messages clear, easy to read, and always respect people's privacy. And this right here, this is the ultimate test before you hit send. Just ask yourself this one simple question. If the answer's no, well, that's your sign to stop, delete, and rewrite your message so that it's more clear, kind, and respectful. All right, we have built our verbal, nonverbal, and digital toolkits. We've got the skills. Now it's time to actually put them into practice with a challenge that's fun, super fast, and incredibly effective. That's it. Just 1 minute. 60 seconds is all you need to prove to yourself that you can take these tools and speak with confidence, with clarity, and with structure, even when you're put on the spot. Here's how the 1-minute surprise topic challenge works. You get a random topic, you have just 30 seconds to plan out your response using that prep formula we learned, and then you speak for 1 minute. Simple as that. And when you're getting feedback or giving it, we use this rule. Focus on 2 things that went really well and just 1 specific thing to improve on. The goal here is kind, constructive growth, not criticism. It's all about helping each other get better. So there you have it. You are now officially equipped with a powerful communication toolkit. You've got nonverbal skills, the prep formula, active listening techniques, and the rules for digital communication. So the only question left is, what conversation are you going to upgrade first?